God is not far from you. He is not up in the sky or out in a distant galaxy. God is presence, and presence is here. Now, when your mind slows down, when your thoughts dissolve, you don't reach God. You uncover Him, because He was never absent. The Quran says, "We are closer to Him than His jugular vein." Surah Kaf 50:16. In the silence between your thoughts, in the stillness behind your breath, He is already there. You don't need to go anywhere to find God. You only need to be here. But it's not easy. Our minds are constantly running, thinking, worrying, regretting. We live in stories about the past or fears about the future, and we lose this sacred moment. Yet this moment, right here, right now, is where all healing happens. It's where God is waiting for you quietly. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, would often sit in silence in the cave of Hira. He wasn't escaping the world. He was entering presence, listening. Modern neuroscience now confirms what mystics have taught for centuries. A Harvard study found that 47% of the time, our mind is not where we are. We are lost in thought. And it's in those moments that we feel most unhappy. But when we are fully present, we feel peace, clarity, and connection. Not just to life, but to God Himself. So how do we return to presence? Start by noticing your breath. Feel the rise and fall, like waves on a quiet ocean. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice the sounds around you without judging. Each moment you come back, you are already returning to God. Because He is not a concept. He is not an idea. He is the living, the near, the aware. When you are present, you start hearing divine whispers, the subtle knowing that guides you, the gentle nudges that protect you, the sudden calm that says, "You're not alone," and you realize something beautiful. You never were. This presence, this God, is not just in the mosque or the temple. He is in the sunlight on your face, in the laughter of a child, in the silence between two heartbeats. When you hold onto His rope, you begin to let go of everything else. Fear melts, regret fades, desire softens, because what more could you need when you are held by the infinite? You know, the deeper we look into the nature of reality, the more it echoes what ancient sages have whispered for centuries, that everything is connected, and consciousness plays a key role. Quantum mechanics tells us that particles don't take on a definite state until they are observed. That observation, that awareness, gives them meaning. Now think about that. You, being present, being aware, you collapse the chaos of potential into the clarity of now. Presence is not passive. It's the force that brings the unseen into form. Your consciousness is not separate from the universe. It is woven into the fabric of it. As modern physics bends to meet the mystic, we realize, the quieter you become, the more real things become. Most of us live in our heads, tangled in stories, worries, plans, and projections. But the mind, left unchecked, is just a noisy narrator. It's always commenting, always comparing, always pulling you into a past you can't change or a future you can't touch. The noise isn't your enemy, but it ain't the truth either. Truth sits beneath it, in silence. The more we learn to observe the noise without identifying with it, the more we return to that place of clarity, like a lake undisturbed by wind. Still, deep, aware. You don't have to fight the thoughts. Just don't feed him. Presence ain't a one-time event. It's a daily invitation. Science says just 10 minutes of mindful breathing can reshape the brain. That's neuroplasticity at work. You sit, you breathe, and you feel. Not think, feel. The air in your nose. The rise of your chest. The weight of your body in the chair. No judgment, no destination. Just you returning. Again and again. Like walking back home barefoot after a storm. Each breath a step closer. This practice rewires the brain, calms the amygdala, sharpens the prefrontal cortex. You're not just relaxing. You're rebuilding. Remember, you are not the noise in your mind. You are the awareness that hears it. And that awareness is sacred. That awareness is where God lives.